Changing my pick real quick. Been a busy day. What we got here? Hey,
Yes, sir. Ski. It is confirmed. It is confirmed. It's confirmed. Code 16. Code 16. It is confirmed. Neat 16 is in the building.
what's good, fam?
What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Just finally posted up. I've never done this on my show, but I need to step away for like 10 seconds. Hold me
All
down,
right,
gang.
take your time. All right, look, Brody, brief intermission. Brief intermission, everybody. How is everybody doing? That's quick. I see you, baby girl. You feel me? Hood rat in the building. We got Royal in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Can we get a Brody? Can we get an MSL in the chat? Can we get an MSL in the chat if you in here? Big MSL in the chat. We got Nets quick. You feel me? Hood rat. We got everybody in the building. It's a lituation, not a situation. Shout out to everybody for participating. And if you a lame, you do not get an invitation. You hear me? Let's go. Y'all know the vibes. You feel me? All right, I'm finna kick it off, man. We finna kick it off, man. I need some comments in the comment section. Hey, brother, you can how my mic volume is? We good?
Sounds like perfection. Let's get
All
it.
right, say less. We finna go crazy.
Wait,
Okay, let's
what's
go.
that?
Right. Whoops.
Is it? Uh,
Original.
oh, y'all thinking small. We supposed to be thinking big. Let's go, yeah. Y'all know the vibes, man. Beats. We feel me. I'm finna cook up to. Let's see what we should cook up to. I feel like getting perky right quick. All right, boom. Yo, yo, yo. Oh yeah, it's really, really crispy.
Whoa, did
Yes,
somebody say
Lord.
perky? Sounds like
There we
breastises.
go. He said breastises. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. Yeah. Uh, 16 getting green, hitting hard like Michael Bisping. Yeah. What we doing? Hey, 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 hey. Shout out to those raised hands. Thank you, Father God, cause my mom raised the brave man and raised the brave man. Man, I'm not from Atlanta, but I'm a Braves fan. See, I be ballin' on them, ballin' like the Ravens. Feel like that boy Lamar, superstar. Yes, indeed, they better watch like a Audemars. See, I'm in it, baby, shorty showing it like it is Mardi Gras. That's what I already know. I run the game, something like a marathon. Slow up, hold up. Diamond shining, get me froze up. Oh, you know it? Like Elsa, they frozen. Yeah, best believe I keep it real. I been the deal. We spin like wheels. You already know me and Brody. We keep it trill. Already know ride like a Coupe de Ville. Yes, indeed, I do for real. Man, these boys Chris Rock. I'ma smack them like I'm Will. Yeah, you know I'm in it, baby. You know me, I gotta feel. Yeah, you know I'm in it. Best believe I can do it for real. Say boom, watch me zoom. Yes, indeed, best believe. Y'all know me. I'm a G. I'm ballin' like the summer league. Yes, indeed, I be killing, drilling. Already know it's blood spilling, horror villain. Cause it's Halloween and it's all a million. It's all about fire. Best believe y'all know it's no writing. President, you know Joe Biden. Why you so biting? Yes, indeed, they holding fake. Why we ballin' just like Stephen Clay? Cause we be ballin' just like Golden State. Cause we heavyweight. The rest, they be scary. The rest, they get buried. Brody got them diamonds. Yeah, you know he bored climbing. Best believe I changed the climbing. And you know it, Polly Billy. Dang, Brody, I just noticed you almost at 100 million. I'm flow cold, it's chilly. Cause shout out to my real ones. Look how I build, son. You know me, a build done. You know we in the build done. So listen in. If it's a troll in the building, Brody, he kicking it. Yeah, I'm on different spit. Y'all see me, I been the deal. Foreign trick, look like she from Brazil. That's the real. Best believe I'm a G. Yeah, you know it, man. Already know I got words, man. I'm feeling like a poet, fam. Listen, how I stay in motion, coast to coast and rope a dope and got your girl. She so open, leave her wet. Yeah, you know it. Best believe I work it. I kill you in the verses. It's team swipe away, cause I don't believe in converting. Yeah, Yeah, I get them bucks quick, blow it up, destruction. I can get destructive. Best believe I get the spinning like the wheels, cause I've been the deal. Man, I ease the pain, put them to sleep, just like Benadryl. Y'all know the vibes. Hey, look. Hey, Zen, if you think that was something, stick to the after party, man. Stick to the after show. That was just a warm up. Let's go, y'all.
Yo, my man did all that and he
Cat
couldn't even cuss.
baby.
So if y'all like that
Facts.
freestyle, you want to hear more freestyles and some exclusives, stick tuned for the after hours, like he said. Shout out
Yes,
your
sir.
platforms, my
Watch the
guy.
comments feature. You feel me? Facts, Brazil. On my soul. Let's go, Nico. Shout out to everybody up in the building. Let's go. We finna start this show. It's finna be a lituation, not a situation. Shout out to everybody for participating. And if you a lame, you gonna get eliminated because you don't get an invitation. Let's go, Brody. You feel me? Best believe I see that. I peep that. Tell the trolls, keep your feedback. And now y'all tuning in to I Need That. Let's get it, man.
Hey, can y'all please spam the comments with NEC16 one word? That's where you find my man on all platforms. Make sure y'all tap in. He'll be here after hours. Like no neat no O NEC16, just like that. Yep. I appreciate y'all. Everyone tap in at your platform of your choice. DJ, your boy, I see you, man, but this isn't open mic yet. You can tap in a little later and do a little set. But we got scheduled guests this evening. The first of which is just requesting the box right now. And this first guest this evening, hey, I appreciate it, gang. This first guest right here, it was brought to me by my friends Jay and WTF, and he actually is a guitarist, a brother of the Axe. So give a warm welcome to my boy. I'm pretty sure he's relatively new on here. We're gonna get him a chance to promote his platforms. Let's get it.
How's it going, y'all?
What's good, bro?
I'm not really on a whole lot of platforms. I just got back on Instagram and yeah, mostly just on here these days. I post some stuff on Facebook, my YouTube video links because the sound quality's better, but yeah.
I feel that for sure. Hey, real quick, your boy, we can get you on this segment maybe as soon as next week, bro. But yeah, the after hours is for performances. This is scheduled interviews. Everybody welcome. Is it sentient? Like sentient?
Yeah,
Sentient
like
human being,
sentient with
sentient?
Zen. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. I like that, man. And what kind of guitar is that? That looks like an acoustic.
Yeah, so this is actually a brand that was recommended to me by Jamie Glacier. I don't know if y'all are familiar. He made the music for Seinfeld. He's done work for like NFL, CBS. But back in
When I think of Seinfeld, I think of the bass. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
yeah, exactly. Back in 2015, so my ex-wife, her family was good friends with him. I actually got to play in person for him, and he invited me up into his studio. But he recommended this brand. They're right out of Idaho Falls. It's called Teton, and so they're kind of up and coming. The price you get, or I mean, sorry, the quality you get for the price you pay right now is astronomical in comparison to those bigger name brands. So I had already been looking into the brand because my brother's right there out of Idaho Falls, and that just sort of like solidified the purchase for me. You know.
For sure. So is this your first item you're showing us, or did you get to prepare any items, or are you just coming on?
So the first piece I would like to perform is Liquefied Resonance, the one that I actually played for Jamie Glacier. It's an 11-year-old song I wrote, yeah, approximately 16 years old. So
All right. So I don't know if you're aware though, like the premise is to like show items. I do want you to do a performance for sure, but
show
do you have
items.
any other like items? So anything like sentimental, essential, or I mean,
Um,
obviously the guitar is a good item. You talk to us about
yeah,
that.
I actually put this blue aventurine wolf head on it myself. It's for like spiritual enlightenment because my mom's a crystal healer. She does all that Reiki. She's a Reiki energy master, intuitive. And so he's got the stones on deck. He knows what's up.
Yeah, I
Okay,
believe in that heavy, man, because I reach Kundalini through crystal healing. So
for
I
sure.
really believe in that stuff heavy. I didn't. I was a doubter for sure. I don't want to
Yeah,
call myself a hater, but I was like, nah, that's not real. These people are kind of cuckoo.
we all go through
But
seasons in life, but I'm
yeah,
glad you
it's like
chose
the
to go
wind.
down
Just
that
because you can't see the wind, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, you know?
path. Yeah, yeah, true. And in my, I got my wolf pouch. I usually wear it around my neck, or I'll keep it next to me when I'm sleeping. It has a big palm stone of Labradorite, and then I've got my different combinations throughout. You know, like a mirror stone combination, and then there's one for like inner child peace, kind of like getting back to
Man,
that.
that's crazy. I always talk about the inner child. I always talk about people and their inner child, like your inner child.
Huh.
So I feel like your mom is definitely enlightened. You are, through knowledge bestowed upon you. And really everyone in the chat, everybody, you guys should always try to stay connected to your inner child because that's where all your emotions come from. Everything, um, really from like you become who you are by the time you're a child, really, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
that hits with me. Well, man, let's hear some pieces.
Okay.
I want to get you on here again down the line and we can prepare some items. But if anything, this is an opportunity for you to share some of your original music and promote your platform. So let's get after it.
Sure. Yeah. Liquefied resonance. Something like
Well
that.
done, man. I like that a lot. That was a vibe. You guys are just tuning in. This is Zenshian Man playing an original piece on the guitar, and man, that was really good. It takes a lot of talent to not only the different strum patterns, but you in between like picking, strumming, plucking, all the different things I noticed.
Hmm.
And it's even cooler if it's original because not too many people can come up with original things that don't sound like something else. But to me, that really did sound,
Yeah.
original. So
I
props to
appreciate
you.
that. Yeah, it's always a struggle for me to end a song because all I want to do is sit there and loop it. You know, that's the one thing I think for me is I just want to sit there, loop it, nuance it. But I believe he called it like a some sort of candy style, something like that. And the other, I don't know if I had time for another one, but if so, I was kind of conflicted between another original of mine or Drifting, which is basically a song that is written by Andy McKee and it made the style famous. So it's commonly referred to as drifting or percussive acoustic. And it's kind of a summarized original version of it. But
For
either
sure,
way,
for sure. I feel what you're saying too. Like when you're really enjoying something, like oftentimes if you're reading like a good book, you're enjoying it so much you don't want it to end. Like at the same time you're trying to get to the end and you feel yourself getting closer, you want to get closure, but you don't want it to end. Anything good movie, good book, good sex, you don't want it to end. A good song. But yeah, man, for sure, we got time for another one for sure. Thank you guys for all the favorites. If you guys are just tapping in, please hit the favorite on Zentient. A relatively new streamer, guitarist. He's performing some original pieces, so man, that's respect. Anyone who's sharing their crafts, always welcome in my stream, not just on my show. So hit that fave. And if you know people with talent, send them my way. My Instagram is in my bio. Tap in. Let's get it, Zentient.
Yeah, favorites are always reciprocated wherever it comes from. I always try to vibe with y'all, and I think we'll play duality here. I was really conflicted naming this one either our nature or duality. So that's another thing I struggle with. But let's get into it.
All right, let's get it. Gotcha.
Sorry about the angle, by the way. It's kind of preliminary setup.
I
You got.
used to stream from the same angle, but it was almost worse when I first started streaming. They called it the crotch shot. Thank you guys. People would tell me you need to go back to your old camera angle. I'm like, nah, my D print staying below the camera.
I had to delete some videos off of YouTube with that exact kind of angle, so I know what you. I know what.
I like how you're angled to the side though, like you have your leg in front, like you know what you're doing. Right?
Yeah, because like before when I was on the live stream, I did it from over here, but apparently they like I was cut off or something. They couldn't see me. I think I was just like I was in the box, and then I don't know how it all works, but I was in Hanamu's stream, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can figure this out next time. But all right.
I mess with the cowboy hat heavy, and when I first streamed, I always had a bandana around my neck and my wrist. Now I wear it around my head, but like I always had one around my neck. So
This
the
is my
guitar.
my Halloween costume, and I did like this puzzle room. My roommate invited me to some church event. It was pretty cool with the mystery solving that shit. But I don't have any Halloween plans. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So if
Oh, I'm
y'all
just
got
gonna get lit on here and wear something goofy.
all right, here we go.
All right, try to keep this to a couple minutes because we are kind of running short for our next guest.
No
Let's
problem.
get it. Well done, my man. Everybody, welcome. I see a bunch of people who came in. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for all the favorites and the gifts. I appreciate it. If you guys just tapped in, that's Zentian Man. And that was an original piece by him, the second one he played tonight. First of all, bro, I want to welcome you just anytime in my stream that you see me live, especially like later at night.
For sure.
I'm always chilling here. A lot of the time I have people in my box. And I'd love for you to come play your tunes anytime you see it mellow and just late and maybe there's not a lot of dialogue and not,
Okay.
nothing going on. You could always pull up and share your craft because I really do enjoy it and I know a lot of others would. I have another friend who you remind me a little of, Brian Organized Chaos. Can everyone put a one in the chat if you know Brian Organized Chaos? He sings too, but he plays really mellow music late at night. And I know some of y'all know him, but
Yeah, I
um
appreciate that. I appreciate the positive vibes, the love y'all spreading. And I always got like, I might run out of original songs and things that I can play, but I've always got artists, music that most people haven't heard of. Like Luca Stricagnoli, he does covers of music that like he blows the original out of the water 99 times out of 100, I promise you. And like I got a lot of artists in my book that I really vibe with that I could spread around for y'all. So
I love
yeah,
that, man. A lot of the time, the covers are way better than the originals. And a lot of the time, they're not, but people don't even know the original. They just know the cover version. It goes
right.
both ways.
Yeah, I vibe.
Whoa, did somebody say goes both ways? Sounds like Nick style. My
Bad. I shouldn't do that. This is a featured show. All right. Let's see. So, everybody just joining us once again. Give it up for my boy Zentian. Shout out to Jay for introducing us, one of my admins, and hit him with the favorite. You guys visit the stream. That's what this is all about. Spreading, love through the community. Tell him you found him here. And show my boy love because he deserves it. He seems like a good quality dude, chill, mellow vibes, and a talented musician at that. I hit you with the fade, man. Let's get it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all too. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna be sitting back. I'm gonna enjoy the show along with y'all though.
Cheers, brother. Pull back up later if you want for open mic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the building. With that being said, everybody who came to see our next guest, feel free to spam those alien emojis in the chat or whatever you will. And let's get this show on the road. We had Nico, we had Zentian. Now we're getting on to our second guest. We'll have one more after, who's actually another performer. Stay tuned for that, and then we'll segue into open mic with a lot of our veterans. But at this point, I'd like to welcome our second guest to Request the Box. Y'all may know him as Astro King. I don't know what's going on with my music. It's not coming through my device. Is it me? Someone go find that boy. There he is. Here we go. Let's get it. What's good, fam? Hey, Laker gang.
Man, listen, I pressed it earlier. It was just
Yeah.
it was loading. So what's
Loading
up,
like
man?
that badge.
What's that?
I said like that badge.
Yeah, why you gotta do that?
Just promoting you, my guy. What you mean? That's what this is all about.
Man, what's up, man? How's your day going?
Can't complain, man. I work a little tired, but I've been, doing some.
You got these priorities, man. You gotta do it regardless.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Astro, second guest of the evening. Everyone hit him with the fave. Shout out to everyone in the chat who came to support with those alien faces. Yeah, it does feel like I'm FaceTiming my friend about to have a smoke session or something. It has that kind of vibe. So let's see. I'm pretty sure we talked about this. You were able to prepare some items. So let's just jump right in the first item. Let's not waste any time.
This rock, my grandfather got it to me, but he found it right before he died. So this was one thing that I hold on to. It's kind of hard going around the house thinking about things like that, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know that's a sentimental item from your grandfather, but when you said it, I thought of who seen Pulp Fiction? Your grandfather gave me this watch. I had this watch up my ass for. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, that's the first thought. I'm really immature. That's the first thought that came to my head. You know what I'm talking about?
Never even seen it, but it's the way you said it for me. That was
Because you said my grandfather gave me this rock. It's like your grandfather gave me this watch. It's like everything is like it just correlated. But
The
Hey,
grandparents had
grandpa.
a
I
best
can't do a
game.
Christopher. I can do voices pretty well. Anyone who knows me knows I can do voices, but I'm not going to try to do a Christopher Walken because I've never practiced it, and I know people who can do it well, so I wouldn't embarrass myself like that. But
What about like Shaggy from Scooby Doo?
nah. Have you heard me do voices?
A little bit. When we battled the other night, you started.
Yeah, I can do like cartoon voices. I can do like SpongeBob and Patrick and like Lois and a bunch of
What
Family Guy
about Pearl?
characters.
What about Pearl from SpongeBob?
Pearl. Oh, Pearl is Mr. Crab's daughter?
Yeah, a
Bruh,
lobster.
I'd have to hear her voice. I do not remember off
A
rip what she
lobster
looks
has a
like or
whale.
sounds like.
There was Squilliam too, like the professional preppy Squidward.
Yeah, but look, this isn't about me. I could do voices for days. We're focused on you right now. So if you have any
Item
other items,
two.
I definitely have some questions I can ask you. So don't feel too much pressure
Oh
in
no,
terms of
bro,
these items.
I got two more things to go. This one
All
and
right, let's
another.
get it.
My dad gave me this after I took over half of his company. It's like this little plaque thing after like 7 years of working for him. Nothing crazy. It was kind of cool though.
It's an
Um,
accomplishment though, and it's from your father, so it makes it both sentimental and essential. Like
it was me and him kind of have like a little bit of a toxic relationship now because of it, but it still works. At the end of the day, it's business. It's
they
hard.
say to never mix business and family, and it's funny because my best friend in the world started a pizza chain with his father, and they had a falling out too. You can't. It's hard to mix business and family. It's tough. It's
It is.
hard even as a coach to coach your own kid.
Yeah.
Like I've coached kids whose parents were professional athletes, and their parents said, "Hey, you coach them better than I could," for the simple fact they listened to you. We might be
Right.
telling them the same thing, but they hear it from you. It's
It's
easier to hear from someone that's not your parent always.
Yeah, my dad coached me my first 2, 3 years of football, and I was trying to get some of that stuff here because he has it in boxes. My old jersey, my helmet. Man, y'all got me choked up on here.
You good, my boy. That's what it's all
Got me
about. Being
talking about
vulnerable.
things I didn't realize I needed to think and talk about. Um, Item number three. These are some custom LeBron James signature 2K. I need to clean them, but I seen your hat and I ran to go get them
They
because
go with the jersey. I'm really a Kobe fan, but I'm such a Laker fan that I never
right,
was a LeBron fan until he came to the Lakers, and now he's a good man. He's started that school for people in Cleveland. He gives a lot to
yeah,
charity. He's a good father and an upstanding citizen. So, but I'm really a Kobe fan. I don't have a
they
LeBron
need
jersey.
to they need to let him have more say in the front office like he used to everywhere else. Because
Oh,
I
he
feel like
does, bro. He's running the team. He's
okay,
running the town right now.
well
Yeah.
then he needs to retire. Him and Brady is
No,
doing.
it's not that. It's just we're top. This is one of the shows to be, but we're top five in every defensive metric this year. We just can't throw a pea in the ocean. We just need some shooters.
Like, you know
We're
what?
locking up though. Defense wins championships, so we'll see. I'm 0-4 is the worst start I remember from any Laker team ever that I had expectations for.
It's like
But
80 games though, bro. It'll be all right.
yeah, 82 games, 82. I'm optimistic. So well, that was the third item, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have these like signature retro one flamingo peach, but they're dirty too.
They're still fire though.
Yeah, I like jewelry and shoes, but other than that, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about that because it could be misinterpreted. So,
Okay. So let's dive into some questions. I just saw you, sir. WTF? And no worries on that. Thank you guys for the favorite, by the way. And if you guys are new here, you don't know how to hit the favorite. There's a little star up here by my name, and please hit my man Astro King with the favorite too. He's gonna get his top badge soon. So jump on the wagon before he gets it. Don't try to cloud chase once it comes. You know what I mean?
yeah, you know what? It comes as it comes. Genuine people stick around. Other than that, people come and go.
Facts. All right, so let's see. Big facts. So let's see. You wearing a LeBron jersey. We talked a little sports. Do you have a favorite all-time sports figure?
Between like football, like just in
You could give
general.
me one for each sport if you want, but if you have one that just for me, I would just say Kobe. I have
For
ones for every sport, but like some people, you might just have one name that just stands out.
for the NFL, Pat Tillman, because I played safety and he was a strong safety. He actually was going to sign like the biggest NFL contract at the time for every safety ever. Every year the next person gets paid more anyways, but he would have been the highest paid safety. And in a live interview, he uh, he was like, "I don't do anything for my country, this and that. I'm gonna go join the army." Ended up dying in Iraq as a special forces soldier. So Pat Tillman
Respect.
was probably my idol for football, basketball, LeBron. I started, man. I'd never seen a basketball game. I used to live up by DC, and the Wizards game was like $20 to get into, bro. You get like fourth row seats with $20. So me and a couple of my friends went, and this huge dude comes running out. Bro, he dropped like 58 on him that day. I was like, I don't watch basketball, but I'm gonna watch this dude play. Uh,
Facts.
don't really watch anything other than that. You know, golf, hockey. I'm not a big fan of any of that.
That's word, yo. I seen. He said, "I remember you going through the drive-through on foot." That's a true story, homie.
I think we've all been
I
there
did do
before.
that. All
I
right, let's
actually
see.
rode a lawnmower through a
The
drive-through one time.
drive-through. I did it on my stream. I like walked to the drive-through and I went through on foot, and I got my food too. True
Yeah, so
story.
my Jeep had a SRT, man. It blew up. Like the head actually shot all the way through the engine, giant hole. And my dad was mowing his yard one day, and McDonald's was probably like point 0.2, point 0.3 miles away. So I was like, "Hey, yo, can I use the truck?" He's like, "No, it's leaking. It's broke." I'm like, "Is there enough gas in the lawnmower for me to go to McDonald's and back?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, I drive this thing." He was like, "Look, just this is the brake, this is it." I rode the lawnmower to McDonald's, got some food, rode it all the way home. It took forever.
I like that, bro. That's comedy. That's a good story. I have some funny stories from recently too, but this is about you. So let's stick to these questions. Let's see. So,
100.
um, because that reminded me of another lawnmower more story. So, can you tell me your favorite vacation spot or any, spot you've traveled to, favorite place you've been outside of your home city?
Probably, I would say Marco Island, Florida, or probably Los Angeles, not the city. You know, living in the city, it kind of became overwhelming. But I feel like if I lived like maybe up in like closer to West Hollywood, like the hills, pay 28, 3,800. It's a way better living style than living down in the city. It's less of a headache.
I
Um,
feel that for sure. If you go to downtown LA, there's a lot of like drug addicts and
oh yeah, I was gonna say
homelessness and
Philly
stuff. So
also.
people might be like, "Oh, LA is dirty," but LA is huge. What you have to remember,
And it
people
is
who don't
dirty.
know.
I stepped in some human feces on the sidewalk. It ruined a pair of leather Jordans I had.
Um,
Yeah, for real. I
but
also
yeah,
experienced my first earthquake there, man. That was bad.
not the human feet. All right, so wait, so yeah, my bad. I'm allowed to do that though. I know I can use that word. All right, let's see. So yeah, man, there like I'm an LA Cali native, like born and raised my whole life. So I could tell you like the back of my hand, like I know the whole geography of the city. I could like take you from one side to the other. And there's places that are like super bougie and nice, and then like you can travel like a mile and then be in like the hood. So it really just go like it's and that's how it is for most states that I've been.
The big
Chicago,
cities,
New
Atlanta.
York, there's yeah, Philly. There's places where you could go somewhere real nice suburbs and then like 2 miles at the direction you're in the you know what I mean? You're
No,
at Skid Row.
you're 100% right. Atlanta's bad. Jacksonville's really bad, man. It's getting terrible. Baltimore is bad.
Yeah, man. And being around that, knowing that, like that's a big part of the reason I would go do these feed the homeless meetups and like I started it by myself, but a lot of people would do them. So seeing that and then seeing people doing that type of thing around, that's something I want to start back up, especially in the
That's
LA
what's up.
community, the city I'm born and raised.
I'd like to be a part of that too. So let me know.
No
Let's,
doubt, I
let's,
got you, gang. All right, so let's see. Let's get it more lighthearted. So look, so tell me your most embarrassing moment that you can recall that you weren't it wasn't so funny then, but now you think about it and you can laugh about it. And it's funny now.
okay. I was talking with this girl, and we have been talking probably 2, 3 months. Already done did everything. It was time to meet the parents, and they were like, mad rich, bro. Like yacht family. I live on kind of like a resort island, so people around here, most of them have money. We go out, and she told me before that they were preparing seafood, all this on the boat. Man, they were making sea urchins, and look, I had watched a show maybe a week before this, and this wasn't a coincidence. These people were swimming, diving down, getting sea urchin. And sea urchin apparently is really expensive. So like I didn't want to be disrespectful at this family meal. So like I go, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's absolutely putrid. We uh we ate and had dinner, but I immediately started feeling bad, man. I had like three of them. And I forced myself to eat it, and I was pretty intoxicated at the time. I get into the BMW and I'm speeding home, man. Probably like 20 minutes drive. I get there, straight black liquid for 3 days, destroyed my stomach. But what is funny about it that was mad embarrassing was I actually never spoke to the girl again because of it. I totally ghosted her because of it. Like she should have known that was absolutely disgusting, man. I would not put that on my worst enemy.
It's still something you could laugh about now, though. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean? It might
dude.
not have been so funny.
At the time, I was so embarrassed. I was like, dude, what is it? She was texting me all this, and like she was a cute girl, bro. But like, how am I supposed to tell someone I'm not gonna talk to you again because of the way you made me use the bathroom for 3 days? I do too. I want to hear your most embarrassing. I think that's what the
We
people
could
want.
we could tell it at another
Nah,
day,
I'll
another time,
sacrifice.
another
I'll
juncture. This
sacrifice
show
that.
right here, I am the host, and you are our guest of the evening, our second guest, if I may say so. I want to hit different buttons on the soundboard, but a lot of them have cuss words, and I can't do that, so I got to be careful. But you know what I mean? I'll be on my Stone Cold Steve Austin pounding, you know what I mean, when the show is over, you know, but right now the show must go on. So let's see. Um let's get a little introspect into Astro King. Describe your perfect day off. No kids, no work, no streaming. Just you and dot dot dot. What are you doing?
The
Ellipsis.
perfect day off. I'm probably gonna wake up, finish a clip that I put out the night before, smoke, watch some documentaries on TV, probably cook like a really nice meal, like some steak, crab legs, baked potato, grab some beer, sit down, eat, watch something. Perfect day would be the Bengals playing on a Sunday night, and I was chilling, getting to watch my team play football. Cats were fed, the house was clean.
And they're winning too. They gotta win.
Yeah, they're up by like 40, bro. They're up by like 40. So like, it, just oh, and my crypto, everything's back the way it used to be.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. My boy had me jump into crypto. Actually, I gotta shout him out because it's the same friend that brought me on here. I wouldn't be a top badge where I'm at or any of this if he didn't bring me on the app. But he got me into like all the cryptos right as everything plummeted. So like I bought all these cryptos. I spent like, a gang of money and everything just tanked. But I kept it. So if it goes up, like I'm gonna, you know, and that's what he told
Yeah,
me. He's
bro.
like, yo, like I spent all this money and then I sold it when it hit. But then if I kept it, I would have made 150 racks.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy that much to make 150 racks, but I bought enough where like it hurt to see. I'm like, and I sold all my Dogecoin because I was like, man, this I'll just turn it on to Ethereum and Bitcoin. But if Ethereum and Bitcoin go up, then you know what I mean.
So I was
I'll
actually
be happy.
staking. I was staking Ethereum too before it was released, and then everything dropped. I had 26 tokens I couldn't do anything with. It went from, bro, it went
It's
from
like
like
on here when you want to send a gift and you have 4 coins, you can't even send the hands.
you better hit Safari and get it back.
Yeah, I mean, you better watch an ad, mother. So look, so let's talk about Astro King's biggest
Video.
pet peeve. What is your biggest pet peeve? You can't stand this. If someone does this, you don't want them around. If a female does it, she doesn't even have a chance anymore or you
I
sure
think
chances are limited because you can't stand this.
I think there's a lot of ways I can answer this differently. So I'm gonna put three in the same category. I can't stand
Wait, real
racism.
quickly, I don't mean to interject, but I'm just gonna say this to everybody who's not unaware. And my bad.
Yeah,
I
good, bro.
cannot acknowledge any comments during my featured show. 99% of the comments will remain unacknowledged. But I'm a good streamer. You know, what I mean, I didn't get a top badge for being trash, and I do acknowledge the comments when I'm not. You know, but these are guidelines I'm given during a show. So just know that I'm focused on the interview. I am seeing every comment, every gift, every favorite. I'm multitasking. Astro King, tell us your biggest pet peeve. Let's get it.
So I have like now 4 that I put in one category. One, people that feel entitled when they have no foot to stand on. You heard before I only had 3. I had to add that one in. Um, I can't stand racism, homophobia, or like, man, really dudes beating on women or like people abusing animals, man. Like that, those all are probably the same level of
hmm
just immediately drives me mad.
Those are
Small,
the best. By the way, I'll say that's I don't want to say the best because there's no best, worst, any. But in terms of what my answers would be, those that corresponded the most to anything I've heard on my show so far. So I commend you for those answers for sure. But go ahead and elaborate.
on the smaller scale, you said if it's something a female does, it's immediately over.
Yeah, just things like you can talk about, you can think about on terms of this app or in a relationship. You can give me, you know what I mean, any
I
other.
can't stand like overly pushy towards like, oh my God, you're so this, you're so that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could be friends with a person like that, but if it's to build something or like to try to get to know you, being pushy, hitting my phone 100 times, I can't do that.
What
Like
if you're
it's
at work?
that's the worst, bro. And then you don't care because you can't respond, and then you're unemployed if you respond. Like I've been there before, not anymore, but man, like 2, 3 years ago, there was some toxic relationships. Um, what else? Oh man, when people step on your shoes, like
Oh,
when you just
I don't
get
get out much that much anymore. I can't remember the last time my shoes were stepped on. I walk heel toe and I watch my surround. If someone's even coming in my vicinity or they're not facing me, my hands are extended. I'm like, yo, wait, hey, chill.
dude, I had a server spill some soup on my shoes like 6, 7 months ago,
What
and
happened to those ones right there? Someone's backed up on you at the club?
what
Those
the ones I
pinks?
got on, I just
Yeah,
bro,
you said they got
honestly,
scuffed. Someone backed up at you on the at the club or
no, they're
what?
just dirty. They're not scuffed. I need to, yo, best
Dirty
shoe
is scuffed.
cleaner.
What you mean?
What a best shoe cleaner. Have you ever seen
Yeah, she's not fat. She's big boned.
in 2023? That's probably the best way to answer that.
I
Have you ever
feel you.
seen the stuff? It's in like AutoZone. It's for like headliners and stuff like that.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
it comes in a yellow bottle, bro, but it's the best shoe cleaner you can get.
I know what you're talking about. I've gotten that shoe cleaner. And if you guys need like a glass cleaner, don't buy the stuff they sell. Just use salt and rubbing alcohol. It'll clean any glass you have better than you can imagine. All
Yeah,
right, let's see. So
salty
let's talk
alcohol.
about food. By the way, if our final guest of the evening is here, feel free to request the box at this time. If I don't see the request, then I'm just going to keep this interview going. This other guest is in another part of the world, I believe in Europe, so I'm not even sure 100%. Okay, okay, she's here. Okay, I'm glad to see you here. Okay, we'll get you in just a couple minutes. I appreciate that. All right. So let's do a few more questions real quick. So um let's do some speed questions.
All right, good.
Favorite comfort food?
Comfort food?
Comfort food after a bad day or just you just need comfort. What are you grabbing?
I just if I steak,
Okay, steak. Best snack food, munchies, late night snack.
white cheddar smart food popcorn.
Ooh, I know exactly what you're talking about. They made a flaming hot white cheddar popcorn version of that, which are pretty good, but it kind of makes me like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have the right like when you chew on it, it'll like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
These
All right, so
motherfuckers.
let's see the fire
These
snack.
fudged sickled popcorn things. My bad. I almost said something.
No, you good, bro. Honestly, like at the end of the day, if you have a couple of slip ups, the world goes on. Life goes on. All right. Do you prefer your water to be ice or room temperature?
Depends. If I've been outside and it's
Mm-hmm.
really hot, I need cold water. If I'm
Facts.
just in
Or
my house
hooping.
chilling, I don't want cold water if I'm just inside chilling.
Facts. Or if it's like a already cool out. And if y'all don't know, room temperature water is better for your system and your equilibrium, all that. Like it's better for your everything. Your
Ice
body
cold
absorbs it.
water wakes you up faster than coffee in the morning, though. If you drink
Facts.
ice cold water,
Or if you just throw some cold water on Astro King's face while he's sleeping, like he'll wake up real quick, like faster than he would for some.
and that's how she leaves in an Uber at 6:30 a.m.
All right. So, what's your favorite kind of cheese? All the other cheeses gotta go. You put this cheese on everything.
Parmesan.
So on your pizza, Parmesan cheese on the pizza. Like I like Parmesan on my pizza, but not without the mozzarella.
I would
This
probably.
cheese has to go on everything. All the other cheeses got to go. I like Parmesan, but I'm just making sure you're sure this is
I mean, I don't
forever.
have to put it on like crab legs either, but I guess if I had to choose all cheese types, I want Parmesan.
One, all of them got to go.
That's what I'm saying. I want Parmesan. I'll just make
Okay,
pasta.
okay. I see that. I've used Parmesan on like things that it wasn't meant to go on, but I didn't have any other cheeses and it still smacks. So I feel
It
that for
does,
sure.
it
It's
does.
stinky and it like but it's bomb. Kind of like provolone. Like both of those, I think those cheeses
I
kind
was
of have the
gonna
strongest
say,
sense.
I was gonna say provolone or Parmesan.
Havarti.
What about
Okay,
like
so
six cheese? Like I could have just said the six.
Swiss?
No, the six cheese bag they got. It's got
Oh
like
yeah,
six
yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
cheese.
That's that Mexican cheese blend. All right, so hold up. What's your favorite hot sauce? You got a
I don't
favorite
like
hot sauce?
anything spicy.
You don't?
Nothing.
Okay, okay. Um, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna do one more question. Two more actually, and both of these questions are deep questions. You don't need to give a long answer, but you have to think. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button?
Can I still move if I press the pause button? Like
If
everything
you
else
push the
pauses?
pause button, you can do whatever you want, but everyone else is paused.
Pause button, 100%.
Okay, I feel that. All right. Would you rather travel to the past and meet your ancestors or travel to the future and meet your future relatives and see what the world's like?
Past 100%.
I love that answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I could ask this man a lot more questions, but we do have to get on to our next guest. So without further ado, would you
Thank
please
you,
give a
bro.
round of applause? Show my man some love. We're going to have him shout out his platforms in just a second, but please hit him with the favorite. Tell him you found him here. Hashtag Astro King for top badge. I appreciate you coming on, dog. Anything you want to say now, and also shout out your platforms.
I don't do none of that. I just want to thank you for the opportunity, bro. Good people. I'm glad I met you. Shoot me a battle when you get done, and I hope the next person does really well. It's
Anytime, fam. Yo, if y'all just found Astro King, hit him with the favorite, and he's got his Instagram and his TikTok linked in his bio. Y'all, he's only 262 favorites from 5,000 to make him eligible for top badge. So please, if you don't know how that works, just click his name, hit him with the favorite, and let's get after him, man.
Hey,
Good
much love,
people.
bro. Don't fire me. Let me back out. Let me quit. I quit.
Much love. You can't fire me. I quit. All right, all right. We got to get going with the show. Thank you to everyone for the faves, all the comments, keeping the show, keeping everything engaged. Shout out to everyone. I'm also going to shout out all the top supporters of the stream at this point. At number 10, we got Humble Savage, Tanny, DJ Silos, We, WTF, Brasil para Copa. I can't see that whole name. Rogelio, Sin City Robert, Cat Boom, and Indian Butterfly Princess. Make sure y'all hit all of them with the favorite. And then we have our final guest of the evening. Now, this guest right here was introduced to me by my friend Feroz. I met Feroz in my first 2 or 3 weeks streaming. And just very much like me, he also hosts an open mic and shares his platform with other artists who want to share their craft. You don't have to be a singer or a rapper or a dancer or any kind of like performance artist to be included. You can be an artist. You can draw, paint pictures. You can make photography. You could be a stand-up comedian. Any kind of craft is welcome. So you guys have anything you want to share, people with talent and they're looking for a place to share it with others, everyone's welcome. That being said, I got to see a clip of this young lady and she's a very talented singer and pianist, and we're going to get some music, some questions with her. So stay tuned, and everybody welcome AB. She's coming out of England. and it's like 5 a.m. almost in England. So shout out to you for pulling up so early.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I just woke up. Oh my God. Good luck to me.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So everybody, please welcome our final guest of the evening before we segue into open mic. So, how did you meet Feroz? He's one of my favorite people. I feel like he's
Oh,
very underacknowledged on here, but I
mhm.
love him.
Well, he just, I was doing my live stream and he just suddenly went into into my stream. And then I just surprisingly saw him do a comment and that's it. Thank you.
I love that. Okay. So how long have you been playing piano for and singing?
Since 2012, but yeah, since 2012.
Okay, nice, nice. So you're currently living in England right now?
Yeah, I'm in London.
Okay, okay. So where are you from and how long have you been living in England or in London?
Philippines, and I work here as a nurse. I've been here for 2 years now.
Okay, nice, nice. So you speak Tagalog?
Yes, I do.
All right. If
Of
anyone's
course.
lurking in the chat and you speak Tagalog, put a one in the chat so we know. Okay. So let's see. Have you performed on other shows on this platform?
No, I haven't been. No, this is my first.
Okay, well, welcome. And honestly, I don't. This is our first time talking face to face, but for Rose, he sent me many artists over the last couple years, and like I said, I met him so early in my journey. When I met him, I was going into battles like freestyling. The second the battle started, I would just start freestyling, and like it would go different ways, but it went really good with him, and we became good friends immediately. And he sent me a plethora of people, at least maybe 20 people that I'm still friends with today, minimum. Um, and so he sent me you. He was really excited about you. So when
Oh
he
my
sent
God.
me when he's so I'm excited to share to share you with everyone. And I hope everyone, you guys hit AB with a favorite if you haven't already. There's a lot of questions I can ask you. Also, my friend Emoji J, he runs a lot of content for different shows. So you should definitely favorite him and check his messages when you get a chance at B. And
Right.
everyone else in
Yes.
the chat, please make sure you guys favorite AB, favorite all the people supporting, and everyone who's guested tonight. We had Zentian, Astro King, and now we have AB. So AB, let's dive right on into it. And at this point, I also want to welcome Hawkeye, Nico, anyone else, whenever you're ready to come cam up and we can kind of get segued into the open mic portion. But I want you to do a couple of songs for us, AB, while we have you here.
Sure.
So,
Shall I start?
so you said you've been playing music since 2012. What are your favorite genres or styles of music to play?
Alternative pop, classical. Yeah, those are my favorite ones. Acoustic,
Okay, okay.
a little bit of R&B, but not much.
Do you also sing like Tagalog music? And
Of course, definitely. Yes, yes, yes. Love songs, especially love songs.
cool, cool. Well, at this point, if you have like a fan favorite or songs that a personal favorite that you'd like to sing, it'd be great to hear a couple of songs. So feel free to take the stage and do your thing.
All right. I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer And the night go by so very slow. Oh, I hope that you won't end it so. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have waited to touch your lips and hold me tight. You don't know how long I have waited, but I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still on my own, and my love for you is still unknown. Alone. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
Everybody, please give a round of applause for AD. AD, I know you were very focused on your music, on playing the keys and singing, but the crowd was going wild for you. The men were going crazy for you, and the women. So everybody just joining us. This is my featured show. It's every Thursday, and I do like to implement artists because it segues into an open mic that starts at midnight. My show started an hour ago, so anyone is welcome, not just people with talent or musicians, but anyone can get on my show who has any kind of content that they want to share with the world. And everybody, I really hope you guys hit AD with a favorite. I saw some questions in the comments. If you don't know how, you just click on her name. It's as simple as just touching the screen where you see her and hitting the favorite. And then there's also an option to send gifts and show love. So she deserves it all. Shout out once again to my guy Feroz. He's not here right now because just like for AB, because she's in Europe, it is also 5 a.m. for Feroz right now. So my man is sleeping, I'm pretty sure. But he'd be really glad to know that you came on today. So I'll definitely reach out to him and let him know that he made that happen. And anyone else, if you guys know anyone with talent, send them this way because um, I've kind of been rebuilding my stream, and I'm always looking for people with any kind of craft to share. And it's not just on Tonight Open Mic, but anytime people want to come perform. So AB, if you ever see me live and you don't feel like streaming, but you want to play a song or come hang out, you're always welcome. Just like I told Zentian earlier, who's a guitar player, anyone who's a musician and just, um, you know, is always welcome. I started a family on here called MSL Music Saves Lives, and a big part of it is just bringing together musicians and people who love music in the community together. So I'm really proud to have you here tonight. And for anyone who saw you here for their first time, I'm proud of it. I know anyone from Philippines are proud.
Are they?
Everyone from Philippines, Philippines stand up. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna welcome Hawkeye to the building. I do want you to do one more song before we pass it to Hawkeye. But Hawkeye is a legend here. He's been performing. I don't want to say it wrong, but I think this is song number 182, if I'm not mistaken. And in my stream, and he's 91 years old. Hawkeye,
Oh, wow.
is it 181?
183.
God, I was turned last week. I was turned last week. But
AB,
everyone knows and loves Hawkeye. Hawkeye, did you get to catch AB's performance?
I sure did. It's very good, very pleasing, nice and easy on the ears. Very talented. Like it.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, everyone in the chat, I know there's a lot of people who've been dormant, but just put a 1 in the chat if you were vibing with AB's performance, or if you know and love Hawkeye. Put a 1 for either of those. So at this point, I'm gonna say, this is my favorite night of the week to stream, not just because I'm featured, but because I feel like the community comes together here, and that's really what I dreamed of. I never thought this was possible when I started streaming. And it's not just me, I put in a lot of work myself, but people like Hawkeye, AB, everyone in the chat putting their 1s for Rose, who brought me AB. I think it was Shawnee who introduced us, Hawkeye, but just anyone who connects people with other people, it's like the movie Pay It Forward. You're paying it forward. If you help one person, that person might help 3 people, and those 3 people might help 3 people. So you just help, you know what I mean? You can help exponential amount of people just by helping one person. And if you wait until you can help everybody instead of helping somebody, you'll help nobody. So remember that. And Hawkeye, man, I'm excited to hear 183. But technically, we're still on this in this show segment. So before we pass it to my brother, the man, the myth, the legend, we're gonna let AB do one more song, and then you're welcome to stay as long as you want. I know it's 5 in the morning. You probably have to have coffee. Everyone, please hit both of these legends with a favorite, and go ahead and start your second song whenever you're ready.
I'm thinking of you. My sleepless solitude tonight. If it's wrong to love you, my heart won't let me be right. 'Cause I drown in you, and I won't go through without you by my side. I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. 'Cause I can't go on living in the memory of a song. I give my all to love. Baby, can you feel me? Imagining looking in your eyes, I can see you clearly, vividly emblazoned in my mind, and yet you're so far, like a distant star, wishing you tonight. to know.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna lie, AB. You're most certainly one of the most talented overall people I've met on this app,
Wow,
or
thank
just
you.
in life itself, because your voice is really undeniably fantastic. But you're able to play the piano simultaneously, seamlessly, and effortlessly. It doesn't seem like
Oh,
it's hard for you. It seems like it comes naturally. So no matter what you do, you always need to keep doing this, and I guarantee you have a place all the time to come share your craft where people are going to appreciate you and admire you. So thank you once again. I
thank
know a
you.
lot of people in the chat were blown away. I know I myself was. Mythical vocal cords and meticulously multitasked piano work. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Cap Boom saying you're welcome in my stream. Someone else from the Philippines with a large Filipino community. So, um, so just know that your work is admired and cherished in the community, and never stop. So, Hawkeye, my man. Oh, real quickly, I wanted to say too. Look, anyone seeing this shirt, peeping this shirt. This is my most recent cartoon that I voiced on. I voiced 3 of these characters. One,
Oh,
two, and oh, the third one isn't on the shirt, but I voiced 3 characters on here, and this is my newest award-winning cartoon, international. Um, and that's something I'm proud of because it's nothing I like saw coming or or really practiced to do, but it's something that God blessed me with, and we just won some. We got more awards coming for this cartoon, and it's going to be on TV. So just watch for that. But this one right here is my favorite cartoon I've voiced in. I got this shirt from my boys. You know what I mean? And just stay tuned for the next episode. Hawkeye, let's go. Drizzy, don't think just because you sent a jet that you're invincible. You owe me that jet for like 3. You owe me 3 jets technically. So don't, you know what I mean? Don't feel invincible. Anyway, Hawkeye, what you got for us for number 183, legend?
I got something from Brett called If.
Okay, okay. That being said,
All right.
Hawkeye has an open mic every Wednesday in his stream starting around 6 Eastern. And if you guys really love him like I do, and like everyone else who knows him does, he does do song requests. So if there's a song that you'd really like to hear him do a rendition of, reach out to him. He's very accessible and very humble, and definitely one of my favorite human beings on earth. So make sure you hit him with a favorite. And if you're just coming in, hit the very talented AB with a favorite as well. Let's go, Hawkeye.
Yeah, so AB, you come and visit me on Wednesday and sing on my show.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
No, we're still featured for 3 minutes. That's false. But go on, Hawkeye. Kerplow, my favorite song I've ever heard Hawkeye do, and I've heard so many amazing ones, it was Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. And I had him learn that, and he killed it. Because what
We
Hawkeye
do
will
that
do,
one
he'll throw
time.
cuss words in there where they're not even in the song, and he'll throw my name in there. It gets me, I can't say the word of what it gets me,
Yeah,
but it
we'll have
starts
to
with an
do that
H and it ends with an Orny.
song. Yeah, we'll have to do that song over for you again. Don't worry, be happy. All right. Here we go.
I'd love to hear that again. Let's go, Hawkeye.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can I bid you? The world will never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be two places at one time, I'd be with you. Tomorrow and today, that's Brody all the way. Then one by one, the stars would all go out. Then you and I would simply fly away.
Let's fucking go. Hawkeye got me hyped on that one. And I can officially cuss now. Let's fucking go. Hey. Oh man, Hawkeye makes me. What's that Frank Sinatra song? You make me feel so young. Or is that Hawkeye? I mean, is that Frank Sinatra? Yeah, it is, right? Hawkeye, you make me feel
That's
like the
right.
youngest, most like energetic version of myself. When you play music, I feel like I could just, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't. I feel like I could accomplish anything. Like I could become president. You know what I mean? Like I could fuck for 24 hours straight. Like I could do anything.
You got the vocabulary. You can become president.
I have better diction than many of our presidents for sure. And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I just listen to them and I'm like, oh God. They're reading off a teleprompter and they can't even read. But yeah,
That
man.
right.
At the end of the day, Hawkeye, you're literally my favorite human being on earth right now. And then we have AB, who's very reminiscent of you. You guys both sing and play an instrument and segue seamlessly that transition. So AB, I'm gonna echo his sentiments. We would really love to have you on Hawkeye show on Wednesdays. Um, both of us. So make sure you're there. I'm always there lurking. Hawkeye doesn't always know, but what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll say hello and I'll just have it on at work and I'll have it in my background. So I'll see every performance it's on. And Hawkeye, sometimes you'll tell me what happened at your open mic and I already know. I'll listen, I'll let you tell me, but I have it in my background while I'm working. I just have it there. And whenever I get out early, I'm always in there, like I'm always able to perform, but it conflicts with my schedule, but it's one of my favorite places to be. Thank you for the favorite, by the way, Daniela. Anyone who sent me with the favorite or been in my comments, if you felt unacknowledged, the show's been featured, so I'm not really I'm really not allowed as a featured show host to interact with all the comments. There's certain lingo that's used. There's, proactive and reactive content. And me engaging with your comments is reactive content. And we're discouraged from engaging in that kind of content as a featured show host. So for those of you who may have been here, felt like I ignored your comment, I don't ignore anything. No, I'm not a singer. I'll sing in the car like along with music, but I'm not trained. I have no training. Yeah, I do freestyle sometimes, but I'm not a rapper either. I'm really what I call myself is a jack of all trades and a master of none. I could do a little bit of everything, but I'm not really like trained in anything. The things I'm best at in this world are probably like basketball, guitar, and I'm not gonna say the third thing, because that's private. But let's see. Head nods with me, bro. I understand that. Facts, Jake. So anyone who has talent, man, I know that Hawkeye and AB both have an astronomical amount of talent. They're extremely talented. So it can be intimidating to, you know, come after an act such as either of them. But everyone's welcome to perform, and I would encourage you really if you're, um, someone who really takes it seriously and or at some point of your life you did to get in because I'm not a singer. I could get on here and sing, but like that's not my forte. So I'm not going to do that. You get me? So that's not me telling people who aren't singers to come on, but anyone who has any kind of talent can show it. Especially if you're an artist and you do art. Kerplow. If you're in your Kerplow, I'd love to have you box up and show some of your art while they perform. I'm about to get faded. AB, we'd love to hear another song from you. You can pass it back and forth with Hawkeye. But first, I'd like some friendly banter because I need to step away for about 45 seconds. Hawkeye and AB, why don't you guys talk for a second? Everyone from the chat, give me about 45 seconds and I'll be right back.
All right. So, AB,
Yeah.
when are we going to play together?
Oh yeah, that would be nice, isn't it? Where are you from? Sorry, Hawkeye. If you don't
I'm
mind
from
asking.
Michigan,
Oh, you've been
in the
playing
United
for how
States.
long?
Pardon?
How long have you been playing your?
Oh, for terribly long.
Oh my,
I've been
I
I've
bet
been
you.
playing for you might as well say 60 years.
Wow, that's
Oh yeah, I've been actually I started when I was about 12. So
wow.
started
I mean,
playing.
that's amazing. So
That's
anything else?
quite some years ago. 12, that was like almost 80 years ago, 78 years ago, something like that. So so right now I'm 39 years old, of course.
Oh, right, right, right.
Yes, you probably could and I have a band.
Mm-hmm.
I have a five-piece band, and we're going to be performing November the 6th here in the Michigan area. I have a five-piece band, so yeah, you could probably come in and sit in and do a couple tunes with our band, I bet.
Sounds amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're very good.
Saludos
So
desde Mexico. Hey,
I just invited her to play
hola.
in my band, Brody.
I love that. She's definitely beyond worthy of any band. She's very extremely talented. Kerplow, my brother. This okay, so let me give an introduction to this man before AB continues on the show with her music. So Kerplow, so to me, the main appeal of my stream is not just the music, because that to me that's my favorite part, but it's the randomness. You don't know what to expect when you enter my stream. It could be, I mean, I literally could be doing nothing. I could be boring, which isn't a good thing, or I could be doing any number of things ranging from ranging from comedy to like freestyling, guitar, animations, voices, or I could be featuring people like this. And not only the talent that you see diagonally to me right and left, but also my lower right. This man is the ultimate random. I call him, what do I call you? He's like a redneck gangster because he does things that are like super redneck. I'm from the city. I'm from LA. I don't really the people I know from the country are people that I met in college or on this app. but I found that I really relate to people from all over the world, from all walks of life. And this man right here is from Iowa, and he's a photographer, a traveler. He has like a crystal den he'll take us to. He's always on the move. You never know what you're gonna see when he comes into my box because he's always bringing some weird, different content. And also, if you look at him, he doesn't really have like accolades on this app. He's not established. Like he's low level at everything. But if when I evaluate him, he's one of the best streamers to me. So I hope y'all all hit him with a favor because he deserves a lot more recognition. Ms. C baby, thank you. Angels, hello. Perdón.
I
Hold
see
on.
you, Jay.
Perdón, no muchos hablan español aquí, pero cualquier pregunta yo te traduzco.
You definitely used Google Translate, my boy, because that shit ain't fucking. You use that Google Translate for sure. But Google Translate, especially if you try to use it for Tagalog, it's gonna fuck you up. You got to use some other like means of like breaking it down because that shit ain't gonna work. Because what you just said was like,
Yo tengo un gato en mis pantalones.
I speak Spanish. I talk Spanish. Johnny, get in the box, man. We want to hear you perform. Okay, well, everyone else who's in the building, what's up? Kurt Plow, my motherfucking dog. So what's gonna happen now is, AB, if you're up for it, we'd love to hear another song. She's gonna play a piece on the piano while she sings, and Kurt Plow is gonna show us some visual aids while Hawkeye looks sexy as fuck, and I smoke some weed.
Yo, I'm gonna box out to my phone.
How long do you need? Well,
Like,
how long?
a minute.
Did somebody say 8 inches?
Like I could literally do it while I'm sitting in here.
All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, you at work? Juana. I want to smoke before she does. Yeah, get that smoke in. Run to the other room then. I got my shit ready. Cued. Hawkeye, if I was in front of you with a doobie, would you hit the doobie?
Would I do what?
Would you hit the doobie?
I would.
If I pass it to you?
Why
You
not?
would? Let's go. Hawkeye. That is my dream right now. To pass Hawkeye a doobie. He takes a hit. And then bruh, it's going to happen. Here's the thing, bro. I see you, Kerplow. Here's the thing. It's not if, but when. Because I have my money saved, Hawkeye. I've put enough away to where at any point in time you could tell me, Brody, this is the date. So is it still the same date that you said for when the performance is happening? Because I'll come just to watch you. Watts, what's good, bro?
November the 6th.
Okay. That's very soon. And that's the date of the performance?
That's the day of the performance on Sundays from 6 to 9 o'clock at Freddy's Bar and Grill.
All right, I'm going to be there. We have to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to be there, though. We're going to make this happen. Nurse Steph, thank you. So what's going to happen now? Look at Hawkeyes. Look, he's got it.
Hey, how about that?
By the way, that new wheel is sexy as fuck. It's only 500 coins, and it has a golden dragon, a gold carpet for 50K, and it has a 10K castle. That shit is, if that's not the best wheel they've ever had, I don't know what is. AB, please, if you have another song in you, we'd love to hear it. And Kurt Plow is going to show us some photography, pictures that he took himself in Iowa while you play.
All right.
Let's get it. Everyone in the chat, don't be shy to keep it lit, because y'all are the ones that keep this shit going. I've been watching clips of my stream, and when the chat is active, that's when it's really popping. So at the end of the day, this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but we got talent in here for days. Milf, what's up? Kaboom, thank you. Let's go.
beautiful one. I wish I was special, so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm nowhere to. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm nowhere down. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Ooh, she's running out again. She's running out. She runs, she runs, she runs. She runs. She runs. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want, you're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm I'm nowhere to. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong
That's right. You get that applause ready before I can even cue this motherfucking sound effect. Hey, the crowd goes wild. Greedy, I see you, my fucking day one. Hey, wait, real quickly, before I acknowledge how amazing your music was, Greeny, can you tell these motherfuckers that I've been doing this voice before I ever could have met Sanders? Because Greeny was in my stream the first week, the first day I ever streamed. And I go into battles like this.
Excuse me there. What's going on, Bucko? How you doing?
No motherfuckers on here use the word bucko or like winning the streams like that. But Greeny knows what I'm talking about. All right, so look, I'm not gonna lie to you, AB. I already said it, but one of the most talented people I've ever met in the world. That shit is fucking phenomenal. Because there are people who don't even like that song. That's Radiohead Creep, if you didn't know. I could play it on
Yeah.
guitar. Hawkeye knows all the words. Hawkeye's performed it in here. Actually, it's not a song that I have grown more fond of
Mhm.
because I've heard a lot of people cover it who I wasn't too fond of the rendition, but Hawkeye did a phenomenal rendition and you did a phenomenal rendition. So that it makes you like a song more when you hear it done in different styles.
Yeah,
And you guys
I
both
agree.
made it yours. So I definitely like that. Phenomenal. No, I'm not featured. I can say fuck shit ass bitch, yada yada yada. It still says I'm featured? That must be a glitch in the system.
There's a glitch in the matrix. Maybe it's because they figured out that I'm one of the best streamers there is and they want me to get more views.
Thank you for catching on, you guys, because I really am better than most of these scrub ass diamond traders and whatever the fuck else you got going on. Stay tuned because we actually are starting something here that's going to change the world. All right, let's see. That voice was patented by Brody. Nick even stole Bucko. Greeny! Tell them the truth.
Unfucking believable. What the fuck was that?
These content vultures, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I pay homage to a lot of people. I pay a lot of homage. Hawkeye influences me. You know what I mean? Kerplow influences me. Trainwreck, Sanders. If there's anyone who I pay homage to, it's Sanders, Frank Oldman. But I will say it. I will pay homage to you when I do something that reminds me of you. 99% of the time, I'll be like, word to you, to Hawkeye, to Frank Oldman, to this person. But people will see things you do, and this is what I'll say. I never got offended, but what does offend me is when they try to claim it as like, oh, I'm coming onto their shit. I'm like, bro, imitation is the highest form of flattery. But when I know that I came into this shit acting like a goofball and doing this stuff before anyone was like, there was no one on here saying that stuff, you know? And now it's like, when I say Bucko, they're like, oh, huh, you're trying to sound like Nick Styles. That shit makes me cringe. You know what I mean? All right, my bad. That's a little drunk rant. But yo, AB, insanely talented. Hawkeye, a wonder of the world. One of my best friends in the world. Whether or not you know that, you are, man. I know you know that, though, deep down. And Kurt Plow already, man, already one of my favorite people. AB, see how they both got MSL in their name?
I know. Yeah.
You got to
Yeah,
put
but
that
he
in
ain't
your
got no
name,
cheat
like if
code.
you
Yeah.
want to. Music saves lives, is what it stands for. And anyone in the chat, man,
Oh, right.
who wants that, I got y'all, man. At the end of the day, I just want people to come together every day. There's people who let their past traumas and their suffering or pain or guilt or anything they're feeling get in between them and a real life situation, right?
Never
So
let who you've been interfere with who you can become.
with who you can become, exactly. And so there's so many quotes you can tie into that. If you don't take someone at their worst, you don't deserve them at their best, yada yada yada. Like you can tie a lot of things into that. But at the end of
You
the
don't have to
day,
be great. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great.
there you go. There you go. So at the end of the day, when you look at it, there's going to be people every day who have corals around you. And what I've done my whole life is I've tried to bridge those gaps. If I see any opportunity that God gave me, just because I'm living and breathing on that day and I know that this is transpiring and I can drive a wedge into that, I try. But it's one thing to try to help other people around you more miserable. Yo, my guy's got a dope show. And the shit that I'm saying, he's spinning wheels right now. Not for like a lot of people might do things for different reasons. It's from his heart. I know it because he's got a show called Forgiveness. And I watch that show. I lurk on that show. I'll come in there all the time. Like when I don't want to be seen or heard, I'll be there and I'll be lurking. But it talks about a lot of shit like that. Stu, what's up? So I'll tell y'all like this. At the end of the day, it's so much harder to practice what you preach. And cliches are cliches for a reason. But you can give people advice. You can try to help people come together who are having disputes. You can help people. And that might feel great. And God might make you able to do that. But there will be people in your own existence where you can't do that. And you try every one of your efforts could go towards that. And it might not work. So at the end of the day, if you wait till you can help everybody instead of helping somebody, then you'll end up helping nobody. And when God presents you with the opportunity to help somebody, that's God. Whether it's a homeless person who asks you for something, you could give them anything and they'll be happy. A smile, a conversation, something that doesn't cost you a dime. That's God. So know that, and know that when you have the chance to help somebody and you can, that's real. All right, I'm not going to rant anymore. Back to you, Hawkeye. Let's go.
All right, thank you. Very well said, very well said. Practice what you preach. As long as you preach good, of course.
Yeah, practice what you preach. Yeah.
Right. Okay, speaking of preach, it's called by Tracy Bird, Keeper of the Stars.
Oh, that's a good song.
It was no accident, me finding Brody. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. Now I just can't believe you're in my life. Heaven smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. I tip my hat to the keeper of the stars, and he should know what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I ever needed, thanks to the keeper of the stars. So I tip my hat to the keeper of the stars, and he should know what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I ever needed, thanks to the keeper of the stars. It was no accident, me finding Brody. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew.
The legend. Yo, G Rose, I know you saw that I called that dice out, that 6. My hands were full though. Shout out everyone. Yo, Cheska, you got to box up and sing for us, Cheska.
Jessica, all right.
That's a 1. Oh, I was off by 1. Hawkeye, the fucking legend, man. That was amazing. 184. I'm keeping that remembered. Oh, I didn't even call that dice. What was that? I'm calling a 1. Let's go. Big 1. 6. Let's
Vegas
go.
Mike.
6. We're going 5. Dang, 2 is my next guess. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got 2 or 3 though. Vegas Mike with the dice. That's his signature gift. I'll tell you what. When I first met Hawkeye, I remember Vegas Mike would come in and he'd always give me dice and he would send a gift. So that's some old school shit. And he is Vegas Mike. Look, he's got the slot machines. That's some Vegas shit. Word to Vince Vega from all the Quentin Tarantino movies. He's got the Vegas like sprinkled throughout his plots. Kurt Plow has just been showing a montage of brilliance. If you guys haven't noticed, I hope that you're able to, your optics have been able to fathom that. But definitely, this is my shit right here, and I feel like Kurt Plow is the first of many. I envision like the future to be more organized, correlated version of what we're seeing, like to the point where Kurt Plow would know in advance, like what.
To the point where I'm not just sitting here in a pile of paper.
Yeah, you're just sitting
like every now and then
improvising like Java. But at the end of the day, this is fire, bro. At the end of the day, it's fire. Like I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm just watching my stream in awe. Like I just love y'all, man. Greeny is my day 1. I don't know why your account is this a new account, Greeny? Greeny was my top gifter for a long time, y'all. Like when I first started, I think this is her brand new account, and that's her fiance right there, Tad. Shout out to Tad. I saw you come in the chat while I was performing too. He's in the building too right now, and she's just been such a good friend, someone I can talk to and confide in, and it's cared a lot about me, like family. So, oh, my old account, damn, Jabba, Big Tad. So just like someone like that to me, that was like my first impression of coming on here. And then now all of a sudden, our friends who are ranged from 18 to 91, if one of my best friends, someone who I would do things for that I would do for anyone in my family. You know what I mean? I'm about to go to Detroit to meet the man. I'm just excited, man. AB, we want to cheers to that. Let's go. Jabba, I see you. Everyone here who's new, please hit the favorite on all the amazing people around me. Man, let's get it. What does that say?
Still here, still
Strong.
STD free.
STD free.
Yeah, my boy Hawkeye over here beating that shit up.
Hey, yo, Daddy Hawkeye, that's what they call him.
Smashing out all your grandmas.
Am I gonna lie to you?
Hey, yo, Hawkeye, you could fuck my bitch.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
So let's see. Man, we played the rhyme game before. That was one of my favorite moments on here. But I don't know. I don't know if everyone here is capable right now. I know Hawkeye is. feel like Kerplow could do it, but it might be slightly out of his comfort zone. AB,
What is it?
we're still featured. Okay, um, that's wild. All right, so let's try to think of some games or something we could play or something we can do. Um, I don't know.
Hey, if as far as next, I'm supposed to go back and show
We
this
should do a
file.
scavenger hunt. Check me out. So look, my bad. I heard you were saying something about Nick Styles. My bad. I want to say this before I forget it. I remember we did this the last time this happened. We did a scavenger hunt, and now my boy 11, the alien, is doing a show based off of this the scavenger hunt that he saw here. And we used to do this in my show in my stream when I first started. I had game nights where we do scavenger hunts, movie trivia, music trivia, you know, different games where we'd keep tabs of points and the winner would get a prize. Now you're not allowed to give out prizes on here, so I wouldn't announce like, oh, I'm gonna give a prize out. But whoever won, I'd be like, hey, they won. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, and then when they cammed up and we're all boxed up, I would send them like a fucking, you know, a big gift. So Sultan, I appreciate it, man. So let's do who would partake in a scavenger hunt on here? Put a 1 in the chat if you have the balls to partake in a scavenger hunt.
I would, but I'd put everyone to shame.
Wow. So so we have 2. This would be in a few minutes, by the way. 3, okay. 4. I would, but I'm at work, okay. But how would it work? How would it work? I'm gonna name the item. You have to show the item. First one to show it gets a point. Pretty much every point, something will happen. We'll see. I'm not gonna say what it is, but we'll do something like, you know, it'll be arbitrary how it transpires. All right, we don't have people. Okay, let's see if I put it as a stream description. And anyone in here, if you know people who might want to do it, put it on the blast. Because this gets funny when you see the scavenger hunt. It's entertaining to watch, for sure. I don't like being on cam. You can just show the item on cam. We would probably do this from the date box. So what would happen is I would say, okay, everybody, it'd just be me. Everyone will be gone. And I'll say, okay, everybody, first person to show me a toothbrush. And if you come on camera and you don't have the toothbrush, I'm just gonna push next. You have to have it ready. So first person to have a toothbrush, boom, you push the button. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, so look at so who's down? Put a 1 in the chat right now. Anyone who's down for the scavenger. Oh shit. Okay, we got big Nico running up and down the stairs. I might die.
Where's your toothbrush?
My shit in the kitchen, gang. All right, look, I'm about to take a piss right now. I mean, I'm
Brody,
about to. I forgot. I gotta remember this.
Damn, I got about like
I
50
need to
toothbrushes
go, yeah.
in this bitch, folks.
He got 50. I have like 4.
Oh, man, on the game. You feel me?
All right, I'm gonna step away. Nico has got a freestyle for us. He's gonna talk about the scavenger hunt that we about to do, and y'all gonna put comments in the chat of things you'd like to see in the scavenger hunt. Now, I'm not gonna see these comments because I'm gonna walk away, but it's gonna still be like, oh, it's gonna get us excited for the scavenger hunt we about to do. You feel me? All right, come on, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I say, who's up? Should I head to the bathroom and get my toothbrush? Tell him good luck. Hey, yeah. Hey, made me say damn. When I searched in the kitchen looking for a pan and some ham, I'm the man. Best believe I'm dunking like Slam. Yeah, I kick the game out like I'm Martin and they Pam. Gotta search the refrigerator for some peanut butter or some jam. Yeah, that shit go hand in hand. Don't search in the garbage can. Shit, I take the trash out like the garbage man. Yeah, I'm going harder, fam. Hit them with the 8-0. Booing at these haters, so I hit them with tomatoes. Like they in the verses. Yeah, I tell them back. Yeah, way too worth it. Yeah, I'm major working. Best believe off the lid. Is he showing pictures of a bridge? Or is that a Ferris wheel? Yes, indeed, they say that boy got better skills. And that's for real. Hey, shorty got that flower, and I ain't talking about daffodil. Y'all know me, I'm in it. Kool-Aid cause the game is spilled. Yes, indeed, get it by the bulk. Freestyle off the skull when I'm in my mode. It's the raised man, the brave man. Thank you for those raised hands. Already know that boy going crazy like Ray, fam. You know I got it automatic when I spray, fam. They swear they got arms, but none, just like Ray, man. Say get it, cause I'm different. Got the wisdom and I'm shining holographic. My pockets fat like Peter Griffin. So I've been the family guy. You know me, I'm in it, baby, every time that I rhyme. Yes, indeed, throw the slice. It's the city like Vice. Shout out to Vegas, he like gambling, so he threw the dice. Yes, indeed, baby, I get cooking like it's rice. Get it in order. Head to the refrigerator to sip some water. Tracks, man, they get slaughtered. The game, what I was brought up. Yes, indeed, Dunny. Sweet like honey, and we ain't bout the money. It's about the spirit, just like fuck, yeah. I ain't in court, but you just judge, yeah. I'm the dude why the haters tryna beat dude. Already know I run it up like Brody always do his views. Best believe, yeah, you one talk guy. I know that's a typo. I know you meant to say Hawkeye. Beverly, boy, you cracking like you know me. Shout out to my boy, hey Brody. Right hand like Kobe, but ambidextrous. I can go left with it like Ginobili. Best believe, hold it down. 7 point with the crown. Oh shit, who throwing wheels around? Spin around. That's my homie Brody. Best believe we just met each other, but it feel like forever that he know me. Yes, indeed, I got that high flow. Shout out to MSL and then my homie Tahoe. I truck shit like a Tahoe. Yeah, y'all cheesy like the top ends that's on nachos. Wanna play it? Gamble with your life like Vegas. Y'all roaches don't make me rate it. Don't make me spray it. Already know I had to say it. Yeah, greetings, namaste it. Gotta keep it Gucci. Y'all know that boy fuck the beat like a hoochie. Smoke the haters like a loose leaf. Y'all know I get paper like loose leaf. Make a movie. I like that pussy like Tropicana. It's juicy. It ain't the 70s show, but like Austin, the way I get groovy. Let's go, man.
Let's go. I'm not gonna lie to you. That boy going up. I thought you were gonna talk about a Lucy too, like when you get a Lucy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you though. He said the Tropicana is Lucy.
Pussy juicy.
I catch every bar, man. AB.
Hey, you
Shout
missed the
out your
scavenger
platform real
hunt bar.
quick.
You missed the scavenger hunt bars, G. They had me talking about tomatoes, and I was talking about pans and pots and shit. Finding shit, you feel me? I was even rapping about the pictures that Plow showing, G. Me.
I mean, I don't doubt it, man. It's the best freestyler on here you gonna find,
Man,
man.
I
And
be
he just getting
going
started.
nuts. Just, you know, I just be playing with the
They
shit
don't
too.
even know that on Tag you top 11 on the whole app, and they don't even know you got
Man,
music
bro,
on all
I'm
platforms
finna
too.
climb again, cause I was just number 12. I just moved up to 11 again, so I'm climbing the board again, cause I'm getting back in the groove. You feel me? What I saying? Just like Dice, no emperor, but found a new groove. You hear me? Oh my soul.
That shit ain't.
Gang
You make
shit.
that shit look easy, but they don't know what it take though. But for
Man,
real,
bro.
one of
Hey,
the
what
true
number song
professionals,
Hawkeye
man.
on now? Ain't he on like 180?
184, I think. But
184.
here's the thing.
Sheesh.
AB said she has to go. So real quickly, AB, you definitely brought some of the most talent I've seen on this whole
Oh
since I've
shit.
been on here. She sings and plays the piano very much like Hawkeye, like segueing between them seamlessly. And it was an honor having you tonight. I hope you become a regular, really, anytime. And
Facts.
I hope everyone hits her. You got if you didn't get to hear AB, hit her with the favorite so you could tap into her
Yeah, I'm
stream.
finna favor. I'm definitely gonna favor, bro.
Yeah, and favorite everyone
Thank you,
around me. We got
guy.
nothing but good content
That's
around
it.
me. AB, what when can we normally catch you streaming?
I don't have a normal stream days because I'm a nurse, so whenever I'm just free, yeah.
Copy. I'm on the same tip.
Oh,
Not on the
thank
nurse
you so
tip, but like on the like
much. All
sporadic
right,
schedule. Yeah.
it's kind of hard, but thank you so much for this opportunity, and nice to meet you all, guys. This has been really lovely, and this is my like first time to try. I'm really nervous. I think I didn't give my best just yet. It's just this is mind blowing for me.
Well, if there were any nerves, we couldn't tell because you sounded great, and I know you'll just get more comfortable as you keep coming. You get to know all the names and all the faces. And one more time, just
Thank
give
you.
it up for AB because she was phenomenal. I know you made a lot
Thank
of
you.
fans tonight. For real, very talented. And especially if you're talented as you are, you're gonna be your own harshest critic. I know Nico's the same way. Hawkeye.
Facts,
People, when
gang.
you're at the top level, you have to be. You got to hold
Thank
yourself to the
you.
high standard. God bless you, AB. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, AB. You're great.
Facts.
She really was fantastic.
My music still isn't going through my interface. Bro, Nico, I'm not gonna lie to you. I finally got that fucking Apple shit,
Yeah.
and that shit it doesn't work. Look,
You keep getting. You gotta
it
be.
works.
That's
It
the
works.
wrong,
Like it charges. It's the first one that actually charges it, but then it doesn't
bruh.
actually work. It doesn't
You
like
know why? Cause that's
why.
still the wrong way.
This is
Look,
from the
bro.
Apple Store. You said go to the
Fuck
Apple
no.
Store.
Look, go to the back. Go, look, turn it around. Turn it around. Right. It's not to put. That's not from the
But it's
Apple
from the
store,
Apple
bro.
Store. I got it. I literally went to the Apple Store to get
Yeah,
it.
you
Maybe
went
this
to.
isn't the
So
right
look,
one.
bro.
Maybe this isn't the right one. It
It's
might be
not the
this
right
one.
one.
It might be this one.
Okay, now that looks legit. Okay,
This is
that
the
looks
Apple one.
legit. Yeah.
But here's the thing, bro. Oh no, this isn't even the one. I got it. I'm telling you, it's from. I did what you said. I went to the Apple
Okay.
like on the
I'm
app,
listening.
and that shit played it. But it wasn't processing through my like through everything. It was charging it though. It charged it. Like the
Okay.
charging part worked, which the others didn't. It didn't work.
That's weird as fuck. So what? So what are you? Are you plugging your iRig into that?
So it's the iRig, and then it's like a soundboard. But
Okay. So
the
look, when you using the Apple piece, don't use the iRig. The iRig and that Apple piece does not go hand in hand. You have to plug either your interface into the Apple thing, because I don't use the iRig with the Apple piece because it don't work with the Apple piece. It'll it'll work to a certain extent and it start glitching. So what I do is I use two interfaces. Like you can use a regular interface with your sound
what
board,
up, Heidi?
or yeah, you know what I'm saying. So don't use the iRig when you're using the Apple piece, but keep your iRig though, just in case, because it's more portable.
All right, so this is what I'm thinking. I want to do both. Share your craft slash scavenger hunt. So people keep performing, and I'm gonna be like this. Hey, first person to show me and this includes Kerplow, Nico, or Aka. I'm gonna be like first person to show me a boom. Come on, wins. You know what I mean?
All right.
First person to show me a cup. It can't be a bottle. It's got to be a cup. Cup.
Yo, did you not see the?
First person. All right, I got it. That's a glass. That's a. But
Dude,
look,
did you not see the boom too?
both these
Got
motherfuckers
the
got
boom
up.
too.
All right, so look, people in the chat can cam up too. So if you see in the chat, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it. Kerplow won that round.
Money, big money, big money, big money. No way.
Wait, hold on.
All right, y'all can cam up from the chat. So if you have this item and you cam up and show before one of these three people in my box, then you could be a winner
Was that a
too.
redneck from the south?
So we're gonna keep this music going, but it might be like Hawkeye's in the chorus, and I might mute him for a second and be like,
Went to the store.
First person to show me a such and such.
Bro said Nico
you know what I
went to the
mean?
store.
Like, y'all gotta
I'm
show me that.
screaming.
Stay
I
listening.
see.
It's like a
That's not
special
fair.
announcement that could
Hawkeye
happen.
was
I'm
already
gonna
sent.
add this to every part of my like everything.
You should, bro. This lit. It's lit, bro.
Like first, like you could be rapping, and then all of a sudden
shit
you're in the
fire.
hook where I know you're in the hook, and I'm just like, I'll mute you, and I'll
Yeah.
just be like, first person to show me a pot. And then if
That
they show
shit
me some
fire.
weed, I'll be like, it's
Fucking
not a
rappers,
pot,
all
but
the
it's
way to
some
the
pot. All right, they win.
He said it's
You
not
know what I
a
mean?
pot, but it's a pot. I'm fucking screaming. Man.
All right, Hawkeye, you trying to do another track or what? Or should I do another round of this?
What are we doing?
You try to do song 180.
Oh, all right. 186 coming up.
Jeez, let's go.
86?
186 coming up.
Shout out to somebody, homie, Brody. Let me mute myself real quick.
Yeah, sir.
Wait, is my voice going up high pitch right now?
Why isn't my music coming through then? What is going on?
Here we go. 186.
200 is rapidly approaching it. This is spooky. I love this song.
In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind of groovy, I call you up and ask you if you'd like to go with me and see a movie. First you say no, you got some plans for tonight, and then you stop and say, alright. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. You always keep me guessing, I never seem to know what you are thinking.
Kerfly, look.
And if a fella looks at you, it's for sure your little eye will be a-winking. I get confused cause I don't know where I stand. And then you smile, and you hold my hand. Oh, love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky. If you decide someday to stop this little game that you are playing, I'm gonna tell you all the things my heart's been dying to be saying.
What would he get in there?
Just like a ghost, you've been haunting my dreams, and so I'll propose on Halloween. Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky, spooky.
Whoops, wrong button. Let's go, man. Big motherfucking Brody, man. My brother, yo, Hawkeye, the legend. They still got us there. It's crazy.
All right, Cheska here. I'll get out. Cheska wants to come in.
Well, we got 5 people here. I mean, we got 4 people, so either way, we have room for you. But I know it's already past 1 a.m. I know you got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. So if you gotta go, you gotta go, my brother. But either way, you're a fucking legend. If anyone doesn't have Hawkeye favorited, first of all, give my big dick counterpart a round of applause. And I say that in a heterosexual way because I would never. Anyway, yo, but my man right here, 91 years old, and he literally could. He's the smoothest dude on here. He's a true professional, a wonder to the world, and honestly, he blows me away every time. He just did his 186th song on my stream, and dude's a real professional, scholar, gentleman. Smooth Swift was good.
What's good? What's
Facts,
goody and
Vegas.
goody?
And I got
Okay, so I'm
nothing but
hopping out.
respect.
Thank you. Thank you. Nico. Thank you, Kerplow and Holdy and Smooth. Oh, we got Mr. Smooth. How about that?
Smooth Swift, you gotta
What's
put that
up?
MSL in. Look at you rocking. You got the
Alright, guys.
bandana with it.
I want to thank everybody for all the beautiful comments and the gifts and the support. So I'm going to get out and have some other people can't get in. Thank you, Brody.
Do your thing, brother. Let's
Johnny
go.
Blaze, that is.
Johnny Blaze for life. That's
Johnny
how Wody.
Blaze.
When I look, Wody, let me show you some real shit, bro. Let me show you some real shit. I'm gonna go down
You
my
sent that
favorites,
shit to
right?
me.
I got 400 people favorited. I got 20K faves. I got 400 favorited. I'm about to take it down to like 200. But let me take it down to the very first. And the only reason Nick Style, yo, Soulful, thank you for the fave. The
Yeah,
only
he put
reason
you
he's
on,
not
bro.
my first fave is because I've like refaved him as a joke. You know what I'm saying? When you're like, everybody, he's like, my name is Nick Styles. Everybody hit me with a favorite. Your petite girlfriend. What's good, petiteness? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll unfave him, refave him type shit. So when I look, these are my very first favorite ever was Hoops, Mr. Infamous. So look, let me find where you at.
Purpline, what was that?
You're one of my first 10 favorites. See right there, Holdy.
Getting in at
With Norma.
It's been a minute.
Look, see right, Norma, Nick Styles
Big
right there before
facts.
you. See
Kayla,
that?
I know Kayla up there. Lily, I know
Rippy,
Lily.
look, this is
Yeah,
Lil
I know
Lovely Lily.
Lily's up there.
Look, you right there with her, bro. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
seen
Like, you're
Lily
one of
in a
my
minute.
first favorites ever, bro.
Big facts,
I just scrolled one time. And we at the bottom. This is my first faves
I
ever.
ain't gonna lie. I don't know how you did that. 400, bro. I got like 2,000 people I gotta get off.
Oh, I've
my
been
shit.
going through them. I've been like, did they come to my stream? Do we talk? Do we support each
Yeah.
other? Do I know who they are?
Cause I was on some shit like, if you fade me, I'ma fade you back, and I really did that dumbass shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, like when I was going for my top badge, even now, bro, I'll get drunk. I'll go in battles. I'll meet someone. I'll be like, oh, they cool as fuck.